Rectum.
Hi, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on the A&F show. I'm with Matthew Sater, a destined star. Matthew, we're going to start with some background information about you and then eventually get to where you are today.
Sounds good, Austin F.
So, first of all, what middle school and elementary school did you go to?
I went to Beverly Vista, repping the Bulldogs all day, you know.
And what two things in middle school and or elementary school do you remember most?
Well, I was a really annoying kid in middle school and elementary school. Like, I would be that know-it-all kid who was like would always say, actually, you know. So like I even had like a club with some friends that was like the useless information club where we just learn about things. Like that's how like we would learn voluntarily. Isn't that okay? I was a bad person.
That's interesting. Who was your favorite teacher in middle school?
I'd say my second grade teacher, because once she swore in front of the class and said, "Oh, it's not a big deal," and I was like, "Wow, that opens up a world of opportunity."
Did your teacher get in trouble?
No, because you know she like hit her head, so it's forgivable.
Okay, well, you are in high school now, and you're in radio airlift and the band, and you are a drum major for the band.
I am.
How did you become a drum major for the band?
I tried out my freshman year with a really stupid routine, like a spinning routine, where I kicked the mace up, but I dropped it after I kicked it, so it's really bad. But I don't know, being drum major, I tried out again, got in. I arranged music for the band, so field shows, like I wrote the music for them. It's a really rewarding experience.
Mm-hmm. What information would you give to other, freshmen, sophomore, juniors trying to become a drum major in their future?
Before the audition where I won drum major, I drank hot chocolate with orange juice in it. You might think that's weird. It is. But it tastes really good. I think I invented it, and I'm going to start selling it next year. So look for OJ Coco. In stores now.
OJ Coco, okay. And you're in Radio Airlift. How did you become the president of Radio Airlift right now?
I wasn't the one that started it, but I was one of the founding members. But I still had to be, indoctrinated, hazed, lots of sacrificial rituals and stuff. It's a long process, lots of dead goats. But I'm president now, and I have a vision, and now I'm leaving. So I need to impart that vision forcefully upon other members that are staying.
So what exactly do you do in Radio Airlift?
A lot of it's secret. So I can't really say it here on the internet, but at the base level, you make radio shows. You have camaraderie, whatnot.
As you are going to be ending your high school career, what is going to be your daily schedule like?
My daily schedule: wake up, drank the orange juice with hot chocolate. I don't know, man. I go to school, then I go home, then I go to sleep. That's like generally what I do.
And you are going to the University of California, Berkeley next year.
Yep, that's the one.
Where do you see yourself in 3 to 4 years?
There's a lot of homeless people in Berkeley, so like statistically, probably homeless, destitute, begging for money with an acoustic guitar and a dog. But hopefully, still in school. Probably graduating. I'm thinking about a cognitive science degree. But yeah, in all likelihood, homeless.
So you care for the homeless and you want to help them out in the future. Okay. So what is your favorite song or favorite artist? You're in Radio Airlift, so you probably have a lot of ideas.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, my favorite song of the moment is Fetty Wap's Trap Queen because it's the best song ever created by anyone ever. But probably my favorite artist, in all seriousness, is there's this guy named Bowen who's a London guy, and he makes really interesting, weird music. Also, Kamasi Washington, who's like this jazz guy in LA, who's really cool.
Who do you look up to? That could be a composer or involved with music in general.
You know what? The one person who influenced me to do radio was my grandfather. Because when he was in college, he had a radio station, or he had a radio show on his radio station, and he almost got kicked off because they did a radio play about World War II, and he did a Hitler impression, and they were like, no, you can't pretend to be Hitler on the radio, and he said, yeah, you can. He was Hitler. My grandpa was Hitler. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that concludes the ANF show. Here I am with a creative and innovative mind, Matthew Sater. He will be something special in the future.
You know what? Austin Furman's going to be something special. Cut me off.
Thank you. I don't think my conclusion was that good. I should have just said,
No, it's fine.
well, thanks, folks, for watching the ANF show. Here I am with... Thanks, folks, for
Can we
watching
stop
the
this?
show.
I don't want to keep pumping.